In this video, we'll be discussing how do I figure out the right colleges for me. It's Amor Carthy from Education Innovations, and tonight's topic is how do I figure out the right college for me? And there are 5 factors that you have to look at when you are determining the right college for you. The first factor is size, the second is location, the third is academic offerings, the fourth is social events that are available, and fifth, you want to look at the alumni success rate. Do you feel that the alumni are successful? And these are the 5 factors that you should consider when trying to determine whether or not a college or university is the right place for you. And don't just pick one, you should pick at least 3 to 5 colleges that you're interested in. Factor that you want to look at is the size. You want to determine whether or not you want to go to a large college, a medium-sized college, or a small college. And so, for example, a small college might be 2,000 students. A medium-sized college might be 5 to 7,000 students, and a large college might be 7,000 plus for you. You have to determine that. In addition to that, you want to look at the student professor ratio. Not only the college size, but the student professor ratio. How large are the classes? Are you okay with being in a class that is full of, maybe 1,000 students? Or are you okay with the class that's, has 500 students? Or are you okay with the class that has maybe like 50 to 20 students? It is something that you definitely need to consider. You want to look at is the location of the college or university. The location is absolutely crucial in deciding for an individual where you want to be located. Do you want to be in a rural area? Do you want to be in a suburban area? Do you want to be in a college that's in a city? And other factors that can help you determine whether or not what kind of location that you want the college to be in is how are you going to pay for college? Do you need things that are available outside of work study? So, for example, if you are in a rural area, the jobs that are available might only be at the college. So it would be difficult for you to pay for the college in the rural area. Or if you're in a suburban area, plenty of times they have restaurants that are open and malls, so you can work in those areas. In the city, there are all types of different jobs that are available. You have malls. You can work in the entertainment field. There are plenty of things that you can do because it's not just a college town. So you have to determine whether or not you want to be in a rural, a suburban, or a college that is in a city. That you want to look at is the academic offerings. Is that college or university accredited? You want your degree to mean something. If it's not accredited, then you are going to have a problem. The next part of the academic offerings is you want to look at the faculty, the makeup of the faculty. Are those professors, are the majority of them tenured? Or does the college or university rely on adjunct professors? Adjunct professors aren't necessarily bad. However, their availability to work with you would probably be limited because they tend to work at more than one college or university. And you want to look at how does that college or university address emerging fields, because we are in the 21st century. The things that or jobs that may exist or fields that may exist don't exist right now. So how is that college or university that you are interested in, how are they exploring those new things that are developing as we speak? And you want to look at what kind of research does that college or university do, and what kind of grants does a college or university attain, so that you can be part of that research if you are interested in those things. What I look at are what are the social events that are available on that college or university's campus, what kind of parties are available. You don't want to just be so focused on your academics that you don't take care of having fun. You want to absolutely take advantage of getting your education, but at the same time you want to have fun and basically do, when I say self-care, have a balance. And what kind of intellectual activities are available outside of the required courses? You might not necessarily know what kind of field you want to go into. So do they have different speakers from different fields that come in for events and just speak, so that you can explore different ideas and different kinds of jobs and fields that you never thought of before because your school has social events that are available that are outside of the required courses. You absolutely want to look at that. You want to look at is the alumni success rate. And you want to basically look at the graduation rates for 4 years. A lot of colleges and universities, they like to post their graduation rates for 6 years, but we all know that graduate or tuition goes up every single year. So you want to look at the graduation rate for 4 years because that's your goal. You want to get out in 4 years so that you can be efficient with getting your education and the skills that you need to be successful in the career space that you are studying for. You also want to look at um, where are the alumni after they graduate? Are they in the fields that they studied for? Or if not, are they still placed in fields that utilize some of the skills that they learned in the college? In addition to that, you want to look at the graduate school pipeline because a lot of the fields that people are looking at, if you're trying to become a doctor, you have to go to medical school. If you want to become a lawyer, you have to go to law school. If you want to become a teacher or an educator, you have to get a master's or even a doctorate degree. So, what are the graduate school pipelines like that are connected towards the colleges and or universities that you are interested in? And are those pipelines to graduate schools the best graduate schools in the fields that you are interested in? To find out about the alumni success rate, don't just rely on the college or university to look at their success rates. Of course, they're going to put out a lot of positive or only positive information. You want to reach out to alum, and if you can have coffee with them or find out what they're doing now, that's the best way to have an in-person conversation. Maybe you may look up to somebody and you like what they're doing. Ask them, where they went to college, so you could find out what was their pathway. But don't rely on the college or university to give you the information about the alumni success rate because they don't necessarily want to publish anything that might be negative. So reach out to the alum, try to meet with them in person, and or reach out to them via Facebook or social media and see if they are willing to talk with you about their experience in college and what they're doing now. And I think those are the factors that will help you determine whether or not a college or university is right for you. So, once again, those are 5 factors that you have to look at. You have to look at, and this is in no particular order, the size of the college or university, the location, the academic offerings, the social events that are available, and the alumni success rate. If you look at all those 5 factors, you will be able to determine the colleges that are right for you. And like I stated before, don't just apply to one college. You should have at least 3 to 5 colleges that you're applying to. The 5 factors you need to consider are size, location, academic, social scene, and alumni success.